The video I'm going to refer to as the secret of the lattice. The lattice actually will place your decimal for you if you choose to use lattice multiplication. I haven't changed anything. This is the same work from the flipped lesson on multiplying decimals. What I want you to focus on though is the lattice that I have right here. And let's refresh ourselves on what the question was. The question was 8.73 times 46.9. I want that in our view so you can see how the lattice actually places the decimal for you. Alright, so let's go ahead. I didn't do it originally, and I made a point to kind of say that when I set up the lattice that I didn't have the decimal point in place where it should be. So it was 8.73 and 46.9. So if you notice, the decimal point kind of falls on a vertical line and a horizontal line in the lattice. Okay, so what you do to use the lattice to place your decimal point is you actually trace along that vertical line, trace along that horizontal line, and where they intersect, then you're going to trace along that diagonal, and that is where you put your decimal point. Okay, so again, the lattice, you can use the lattice to place your decimal point. You put it on the lattice, you line it up with the vertical line, the decimal point, with the appropriate vertical line in the first factor and the horizontal line in the second factor, and then you trace along that vertical and horizontal line, and where they intersect, then you trace that diagonal, and that's where you're going to place your decimal point. So if we had something like this, let's go ahead and take these lines out, and let's take our decimal point out. So for instance, let's say we changed up the problem, and the problem was 8.73 times 4.69. So decimal point here, and so it's 8.73, so it's back at this point, but now it's 4.69, and you just take the decimal point, trace along that vertical, that horizontal, where they intersect, you follow that diagonal, and that's where the decimal point goes. Which makes sense because 8.73 is about 9, and 4.69 is about 5, and 9 times 5 is 45. So we're pretty close. 40.9 and some change is in the neighborhood. So the lattice can be used to place the decimal point. I just wanted to make this video really quick, but I will go into explaining why we count up the decimal places and why that's important when we meet again tomorrow. All right, thank you.